Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are continuing our walkthrough guide where we left off with Y'shtola and Thancred. An unwanted proposal. Y'shtola's thirst for knowledge sated, she seems content to return to Slitherbow. Let us hurry to Slitherbow, the others are waiting. After we've returned, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you will be the first to know. Sounds like a plan, so let's head back. And... let's just teleport. That's just going to be quicker that way. So I wonder what these ruins are going to be like. Because I think that's pretty obvious where we're going to next. Are you two still arguing? Welcome back, Claire. Now that you're here, there's something I want to ask you. Urianger told me that Thancred was something of a rogue in the past. As a wolf among sheep, he said. What did he mean by that? Do you know? I'll tell you when you're older. Urianger has tended to Menphelia's wounds, but I fear his garrulous nature has gotten the better of him. Yeah, I know. Good luck dealing with that. Claire, the guard told me you left with Master Matoya to Woven Oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe, and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will be ready soon. Thank you. And... where? Oh, over there. Ooh, looks good. I shouldn't be playing when I'm hungry.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare her the fate of becoming a Lightwarden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. She is not as she was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that she has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. but now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed, everything you claim to have seen, did you?
Help! Someone help! The Eulmorians have come for us! We're under attack!
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness, they have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers. So I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Lightwardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king. Nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Vorthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Eulmor. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Eulmor's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Eulmor to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Eulmor, and dealt with as such.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
That was intense. Really don't know how else I can describe that. That Eulmor has gained a foothold here in these woods bodes ill for the Knights Blessed. Surely there must be something we could do to help the Knights Blessed, isn't there? Apart from kicking them out, I don't know. The guard hath been afflicted with a most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. Put to the proof. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Urianger now. How fareth the young guard? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What are the rest of the Bless? How have they taken the news of Eulmor's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I considered a convolation of the Knights Bless that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I am truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee? I am not one to run from my troubles. In fact, with Claire's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. The Eulmorian's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Lightwarden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which are rather easier said than done, unless of course you finally deciphered that tablet. I have, as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Yamakja. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. For the Knights blessed. Good. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see there is no change in your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Nice way of saying that we can breathe underwater. Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusi Mektia. While you see to that, Minfili and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbow's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. So now we are heading out to the lake. Is it really a lake, though? I mean, I got the impression it was more of a swamp. But man, that was a dirty trick on Ranjit's part. I mean, he's that desperate to get to us. If there's one thing I hate, it's like bitter old people. And that's what he is. He's a bitter old man. There you are, ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronka sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, the arbiter of life and death. Below it were the four others, each equal in rank: the coral, the kulburi, the opo-opo, and the wolf. Characterized as the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to 3 of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the 3 commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by the strength do our lands prosper. Be as the opo-opo, rival thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. The tablet says naught of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments, alas. Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Okay, that was about as clear as mud. But from what I could tell, it's the snake, the opo-opo, and the wolf. So let's dive down. Oh, it's very, very murky. Don't see anything here. Okay, so we gotta go down further. mean, I don't see anything. Wait! What's this? A door. Okay, here we go. The serpent statue. It doesn't look like a snake. Find the statue of the serpent, yes. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Okay. And looks like there's nothing left here, so oh, there's another one. Coral statue. Find the statue of a koal. Should I touch it? You sense a Malayan magnetic text emerging from the monument. Oh. Yeah, I knew that was probably a bad idea, but I couldn't help it. I had to know what would happen. The Opo Opo statue. Yes, find the statue of the Opo Opo. Yes, so this is the one that I know we have to touch. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Okay, so now that's taken care of. We just have to find the wolf. Yeah, this poison is bad. Just chalk it up to my curiosity, okay? I have like a natural curiosity that I just had to know. So the last door should be around here somewhere. And the poison wear off, thank goodness. Ooh, I spy with my little eye a giant hole in the ground. So the wolf... Is that it? Looks like it. Wolf statue, yes. Once more you sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. So where... Oh, right there. Is that a boat right above us? That's cute. So it looks like the last one is down below. So it must be back in that other room. There's the snake. So what was this? Ooh. Interesting. What is it? The door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. So, looks like we head back to Yastola. Well, that was a refreshing swim. I don't know about all of you. Okay, we're back. You miss us? Did you find it? Yes, we did. A small medallion. Well, we found something. A small medallion bearing the image of an owl, the insignia of Ronka. This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt, this is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Claire. We can begin our preparations to enter Yamidra in earnest. Into the wood. Y'shtola would waste no time in heading to Yamidra. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Yamidra unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your excursions, meet us in the cavern leading east of the village. So, yeah, we'll just teleport back. Not sure why she's telling us to rest all of a sudden. And you know what? I really want to ask her why she was arguing with Urianger earlier, because I'm a little bit worried here about what she was saying. Like, what did she mean that we're not as we were back in the source? I mean, we're infused with light, but haven't we always been infused with light? I mean, what's going on here? What does she see that we don't? We've done what we can to prepare them for the worst. Still, we should hurry before the children return with the Eulmorian reinforcements. I'm so glad to see you're safe. Everyone is ready to go if you are. Now you all found the seals perhaps bittersweet proof that the aid for which is so painstakingly forged never came. Thus did the Empire crumble, its ruins reclaimed by the wood. Fate is ever a fickle mistress. Good, you're here. Runa opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Yamidra, and presumably the Lightwarden. It did not take long for the wood's protectors to find me when I last came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now let us seek out the warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. Ooh, what pretty flowers! Oh, what is that? Him ugly! Hold on just a moment. This won't take long. Why'd it go running off like that? We still had time, I think. Well, that was a waste of time. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just go on ahead. So I'm sure these flowers are going to be leading us somewhere. The Ronka inscription.
would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Wait! We did not come to! Stop! We mean you no harm.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
So, they decided not to kill us yet. That's a good sign, right? So many flowers. Oh, I love these flowers. So I'm guessing this serves as a kind of road. This should be able to help us get around. Like, you see, they lead straight to the village. Maybe these guys get so easily lost in their own woods at times that they have to follow the flowers just to make sure that they don't forget how to get home. I mean, it makes sense to me. You outsiders are a strange lot, aren't you? Well, excuse me. Good to see you didn't lose your way. I would have that seal, that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is the proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Amit, chieftainess of Fanwell. You'll meet her younger sister. Sinit, a pleasure. We're beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you like, I could show you around the village, though I must warn you it is a long way to the forest floor, so do watch your step. Okay. Quest complete! Yay! So let's get to know these girls. I mean, I know we're supposed to accept it from her, but there's supposed to be an aetheryte crystal. So let's go do that first. You know, just in case. And I think that should be both aetherytes for the Greatwood. I believe there was only 2. Top of the tree. Zernet is staring intently in your general direction. This way, what is your name? Claire. Claire? And this is a common name nowadays? How times change. But I digress. Come, let us be sure to watch your step. Why am I suddenly getting flashback? I mean, he thought our name was ridiculous too and kept insisting that we change it to a proper Moogle name. I mean, it's not strange. I don't know why I chose this name when I first started playing it. I honestly don't know. Why did I pick it? I don't even remember. No dawdling. Once we have learned all we can of the Warden and its whereabouts, we should be on our way. Yeah, I get it. Is that you, Eric? Yeah, sorry, just got a message from a friend. He's a really nice guy. Sadly, I'm afraid that we can't talk right now. I really want to see what happens. I promise to talk after we finish playing, okay? They call themselves V's, is that right? Not a terribly diverse people from what I can see. Nope. For a moment, I was worried they wouldn't accept the seal. Yeah, if they didn't, we'd be in trouble. For 3,000 years did they wait. Incredible. Oh, come on. I mean, I like talking to you too, Eric, but please, I want to see where the story leads us. Apparently, this is supposed to be the place we find out some really good information about the lore of the history. Remind me to apologize to you later. If you would hear the tale of our people, speak with Anrit. As Zelda, she is our voice. My apologies for the hostile greeting. It is a miracle our arrows did not find their mark. Yeah, that was nice of you. I mean, I don't want to tell him that I don't want to talk right now, but I really can't talk right now. As bearers of the seal, you have the right to know what became of the Empire, and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe. and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus Ronka live on. By his command we have remained in the Ratika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the Lights claimed dominion over the land, but now is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there'll be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister! We are glad for your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. Yeah, we're looking for the Lightwarden. You wouldn't by chance know where it is, would you? You come in search of the Lightwarden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Yunmit, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you, exactly? Hey, you never ask a lady that, okay? It's just impolite. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who have seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other V's, then? But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while it is yet time to act. In the name of Ronka and the late Emperor, I promise we will do all we can to assist you and yours. Let not our looks deceive you. It is true we are still in our youth, but we are older than you might think. I pray you find the knowledge you seek. Oh, what I would not give to see the warden brought low. So, I guess they don't see it as an insult. Apparently it's more like a compliment because they look so young. I guess? Either way, I mean, we shouldn't question it. We'll just let it go. So let's go and question the villagers and see what they have to say. So one should be around here. Namit. It is not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Lightwarden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. So she can't help us, but there has to be somebody here who can. Loimit? You seek for the Lightwarden. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. So that's 2 people who can't help us. Look, there's got to be somebody here who can. Coral? An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fannau, she lived in the village near Ratika Falls, until it was destroyed by the Sinitas. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Lightwarden. Your exchange with Corella has taught you something about the Lightwarden's possible whereabouts. So that's definitely information. So just one more person. Sonna. The Lightwarden? Nope, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the orders of the Lesser Eaters, how they want to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corrupted thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Interesting. So I'm guessing that's kind of how it works then. The Lightwardens never bother leaving anywhere because its minions will just bring them the food. But it really makes you wonder about what happened back at home Mr. Switch. I guess that they all got so hungry they didn't care and just attacked the whole village. Were you able to learn aught of the Warden's whereabouts? Do you have any luck speaking with these? No one I spoke to had seen hide nor hair of the Warden, but that may not be surprising given their discolation to stray from the ruins. The other are the tales of the V's had shared with me. Alas, none of them mention the Warden nor its lair. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. Accounts of sighting of a particular Sinister some would claim to be a Lightwarden. Yeah, so I think I have an idea of where to go. Near Ratika Falls? Why was I not told of this? I think I see now how it had never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Ratika Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Yamidra. Just so, but the tunnel where it leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We have made several attempts to clear away the ruins, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be of a great peril to you and your companions. The Kritina Reveal, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within it is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kemul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Klinta Revel will be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Do you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters with the Kemul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Ratika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Lightwarden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternate course of action. Yamit, Samit, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. And another quest complete! Yay! So we should be unlocking the dungeon soon, but I think we'll call it there for now. We must make haste and see this done. The Quintina Raville and the Lightwarden await. The next one is called Look to the Stars, but we shall go on to that one next time. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did, and it's starting to get good. So, until next time.